I'm afraid it's been 9 years.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Young here and welcome to another Metal Gear Solid 5 news update. David Hayter's departure from the role of Snake continues to be a hot topic, with many assuming that this is all an elaborate ruse between Kojima and Hayter. Unfortunately, based on what I've seen today, David Hayter may really not end up reprising his iconic role. Today, IGN released a new Up at Noon episode guest starring David Hayter, in which he extensively talks about the unfortunate turn of events. He particularly mentions how people believe that he is trolling, and he reassures his fans that this is not the case.
Here's been the scuttlebutt on the internet recently. Is that, how this whole thing started with the phantom pain and this, that, and the other, what's real, what's fake.
Sure.
This is real, right? This isn't you're not doing some kind of
Everybody says, oh, Kojima and David are trolling, and it's like, well, I wish somebody would let me know, because A, I don't know what trolling is, and B, nobody's given me a script or anything, so yeah, it's real as far as I know. Maybe they're going to come back and surprise me, but this doesn't seem to be going that way yet. So.
It also didn't seem like the Up at Noon episode was an act at all. He seemed sincere and truly bummed about his 15-year run coming to an end. He also states how he finds the way he was let go a bit disrespectful. He was kept in the dark and was the one who had to reach out to them to find out what's going on, and when he did, he even had to pay for the lunch, in which he was told by a Konami rep that he wasn't needed.
And when I came back at Christmas, I heard that they were getting ready to go into production on the game, and I hadn't heard anything from them, so I gave them a call to say, look, my schedule, I have certain holes in my schedule where I can do this. And so I got together with one of the people that work on the game, and they were like, no, we're not going to need you on this game. And I was like, well, why did I pay for lunch?
And that was that. If this is all true, I've gotta say, that is a really dick move on Konami's and Kojima's part. The least David Hayter deserves is a direct visit from Kojima himself, giving him a man-to-man explanation on why he's being let go. Instead, he's just kinda being thrown away like an old rag that has served its use. This is further worsened by the fact that the original Japanese voice actor for Snake, Akio Otsuka, was kept, which David Hayter discusses as well, saying that if the Japanese voice actor made it, he feels as though he deserves to be part of Metal Gear Solid 5 as well, and I wholeheartedly agree.
But then they announced that the Snake voice from Japan was doing the
Akio
Snake.
Otsuka.
Exactly, he's coming back to be that, and you're the one being replaced.
Yeah, that annoys me as well.
Sure.
If it's the same character and the same Japanese voice actor, I feel like I've earned a place at the table anyways. Right. But like I said, it's not my decision to make.
This also means that Kojima's whole excuse of changing voice actors to move the series in a new direction is bullshit. At this point, David Hayter just hopes that Kojima will surprise him at some point. So after all this, is there really still a chance that David Hayter will reprise his role? I'm leaning more towards no at this point, but honestly, it's been back and forth. David Hayter's goodbye letter released on April Fool's Day still lingers in my mind, and I still find it strange that Snake's new English voice actor has yet to be heard in Ground Zero's footage, from which Akio Otsuka, the old Snake, is heard from, and that Akio Otsuka has yet to be heard in the Phantom Pain footage, from which we hear the new English voice actor. At this point, it is still possible that David Hayter and Akio Otsuka, the classic Snakes, will appear in just the Ground Zeroes portion, and that new voice actors will take over for the Phantom Pain, which takes place 9 years later. I go into more detail in my previous Metal Gear Solid 5 videos, which I recommend you watch if you want to cling on to hope. But after this Up at Noon episode, despite all the things that seem to point to an elaborate ruse, I am definitely starting to lean more towards no. What do you guys think? Is there still hope for David Hayter's return, or is this the end of a 15-year legacy? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I'll be sure to keep you guys further updated on David Hayter and Metal Gear Solid 5, so be sure to join the NASIAN and subscribe to Young Gear. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much, and Young out!